Good day, gentlemen. My name is Qasim Al Khraira, and today I'm going to talk about my internship in Saudi Aramco. My outlines for this presentation will be first, we're going to start with my learning objectives for this internship, then an introduction to my presentation, then we're going to talk about the internship at Saudi Aramco, and then I will conclude with the remarks. First, my learning objectives were to gain some experience. As you know, Saudi Aramco is a big company, and I for sure will gain a lot of experience in there. Then I will try to apply my university knowledge into the field of work of Saudi Aramco. This may help me learn more and connect my university knowledge into my field of work. And thirdly, I want to learn more about Saudi Aramco, what it stands for, and what is it for the kingdom. So, introduction. My first day as in the internship for Saudi Aramco was with my supervisor, Mr. Bandar Rashid. He taught me about the Aramco in general. Okay, and tell me and make me take electronic learning, which is e-learning. These are courses from Saudi Aramco to teach me about the general safety ideas for Saudi Aramco and about some technical basic stuff. And he also introduced me to my to technicians in Saudi Aramco. So, what is Saudi Aramco? Now, I've talked a lot about Saudi Aramco. Saudi Aramco is the biggest oil company in the world. It was founded in 1931, I think, uh, by two Americans. And from that on, it's become bigger and bigger in Saudi Arabia, and it's one of the biggest companies in the world. It has a big fortune, and if anyone in the oil field, he will know Saudi Aramco for sure. I worked specifically in Abqaiq plant. It's the biggest plant in Saudi Arabia. It serves a lot of oil. So any oil from the southern area come through Abqaiq plants. Uh, Abqaiq plant has three main plants, which are the oil plants, which serve anything related to oil from refining the oil, from separation of oil, from shipping the oil. And secondly, there's the natural gas liquid plant. This plant is for natural gas. Of course, after the oil is separated from the gas separated from oil, it has to go through treatments, and it's all in this natural gas plant. And thirdly, and mainly for me, was the Abqaiq utility plant. This is where I was assigned. Abqaiq utility plant is the plant where uh, it's utilized to give energy and steam, water, and air for all Abqaiq plant, and even for the gasps around Abqaiq. So utility plants, as I said, has four main sections. First, the steam section, which is for North Steam and South Steam plant. Then there's the air and water, which serve, of course, the other utility stuff for give air to the plant and pressure, also water, drinking water and for fire also control there is water specifically. And finally, the power plant, which is the main plant for electric power generators uh, and cooling. Also, it's provided for other plants. So, internship at Aramco experience. So there are some activities and responsibilities that my university and Aramco uphold me to. First, activities. Mainly activities, I have e-learnings, as I said in the first. This e-learning, I have to learn safety stuff and safety and technical stuff. PM checks are preventive maintenance. I will talk to later about what are they. Repairs from turbines to pumps to compressors. These are all things that activities in Aramco has. And fault analysis. Sometimes when a machine is faulty, we have to go there and analyze what goes wrong. What responsibilities should I be in there? First of all, safety. I have to wear my PPE. I have to make sure that I work safely with no shortcuts and with maximum careful. Cybersecurity and Saudi Aramco take a lot of effort to teach us about cybersecurity. So I don't open any suspicious links. I only go for trusted sites, websites. This stuff always I should keep in mind. And confidential, of course. Working at Aramco, there are a lot of confidential stuff. So I should not share anything that has money and stuff like that. Also, any information from inside Aramco, I should not share it. Also, I cannot take any pictures inside the plant. This is forbidden, and they have a punishment system for anyone who do this stuff. Well, as I said, I mean, the first internship, there are major tasks and non-major tasks. Major tasks which have big impact on the plants, critical for the process, like steam, and if without them, the plant will shut down. The major task is, for example, everyday job. If we go check, for example, for leaks and stuff like that, and small repairs, not impactful, yeah. Also, if, for example, this equipment down, it will not have much impact on the plant. And the usual process, for example, water and steam, usually these are not major tasks. If there's some, for example, a small leak, we will just do minor repair and fix them, and will not go for emergency if something is down. So here's one of the activities that I work on, was the steam turbine. Okay, a steam turbine. I was there when they overhauled the turbine. I wasn't involved directly, but I was there just to see how they opened the turbine, how they clean. I cleaned some stuff also, and I saw them take some measurements. But for my experience, I took only the I see and wrote what these parts are doing. So the steam turbine, there's a rotor which carries the blade to convert to thermal energy to the steam and to rotary motion of the shaft. So it's the rotor is the main part of the turbine, which is the thing that rotates. The casing, which contain the rotor turns and serve as a pressure vessel for the steam. The speed regulating mechanism in the turbine, which include overspeed system. So this is where they control the speed for the turbine, because the steam turbine can be adjusted for whichever speed they want you to adjust it. And finally, the support system, which include the lip oil system and the bearings. Of course, these are the parts where the turbine sometimes overheats if one of these support system has vibration, for example, or it has low in lubricants. Secondly, I was with the BM group, which they teach me that there are criticality of BM check. With the BM check, firstly, they do it like in cycles, 3 months, 6 months, yearly. So, and they have a criticality for each equipment. The first is a major critical A. This is for major equipment like big turbine, big boilers, compressors. Criticality B is what serve this, let's say, turbine and boilers. For example, the turbine need a diameter. Okay, this usually go for pre-criticality because there are many. Without diameter, of course, the turbine will not work. But there are standby also for this. For the diameter, so one is okay, two maybe not, but they're always a standby for them. For criticality C, this equipment usually doesn't interfere with the major equipment. For example, a drinking water pump will not be usually considered as a very high critical equipment. So in the BM there are 4 processes. First of all, they initiated an order, then the crew will schedule the BM, then they will report if there's any defect. They will report it, and after that they will close the VM order with the special group that will close it from the system, and no, they will wait for the cycle to come again to open it again. And lastly, in my internship, I will learn about the alignments. Alignments in Saudi Aramco has three major types: rim and face alignments, which they use one dial at face of the coupling and one in the rim. The secondary reverse dial alignment, this is shown in the picture. There are two dials, and both of them at the face of these equipment. And third is the laser alignment, which is the technology as it speak, I can say. Okay, these alignments help the motor and the pump, and sometimes there's also a three-piece alignment to connect together. And we must make sure that all of these shafts are in line, because these shafts should not be in misalignment, because that will cause some vibration and will cause major damage to the equipment if the shafts of this equipment are not in one line. So in conclusion, I understand that Saudi Aramco is a learning university. It's a big learning for anyone. Even if you go for 2 months or even 1 month, it will teach you a lot of things for your life. Safety, of course, Aramco teach me that safety is something that we should not take it lightly, and we should always focus on safety. Cybersecurity is also a very important stuff that Aramco teach me about. I should not take it easily. High technology, of course, Aramco has the highest technology of all of every for oil, even their systems are always in big technology. The future, of course, Aramco teach me that in the future I have to be always prepare, and if I look for my future career in these fields, Aramco teach me that these are opportunities that I have to take. Thank you, gentlemen, and I hope this presentation you like.